Evelyn, you remember a fellow by the name of Kid Rattley that lived in Hawkinstown?
Kid Rattley. Yeah, yeah.
And he had a horse.
That's what made me remember it. Them buying the horse.
He had a horse, and he kept that horse in the barn. And the old horse stayed in the barn so long until he got sick and got down on his knees. He couldn't get up. And he got my brother and B.H. Hyde. And he said, that boy says, I got a horse back up here, and says, he's been in the barn too long. He needs to get out to where he can get some fresh air and run around, and said, he'll be all right. And I'll give him to y'all if you'll get him out of the barn.
No, they paid $1 for it, didn't
Paid
they?
$1 for it. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, they got. I guess maybe afraid he couldn't give it away, and he sold it to him for $1. Anyway, they got some burlap bags, and they got every boy in Hawkinstown just about wanted to cut in that horse. They was all talking about getting him out, getting him straightened out, and how they'd ride him. They was going to the movies and seeing Gene Autry and Roy Rogers. They named the horse Josephine. Anyway, there's two of them got on one side and two got on the other side with their burlap bags and put them under his belly and helped pick him up. And they got him out of that barn and walked him out to Mom Hughes's. Now this was a long time ago, because Joe must have been 13, 14 years old.
Just a young boy, yeah.
But anyway, they got that horse out and got him out there to the house, and every kid in Hawkinstown just about out there wanting a share of that horse, calling him Josephine. And they talked around there for a while. Clarence was in the Army, and he is at home on leave. And he was a cook when he was in the Army, and he was in the kitchen. And now this was before that kitchen was put on Mama Hughes's house. This is when it was just a 4-room. And he was in that kitchen making some hamburger and hot dog buns. And I remember Mama saying he ought to go out there and help him get that horse around, and he wouldn't go.
I don't blame him.
But anyway, they got that horse up there in the backyard, and they said, well, we'll get Joe Williams. Joe Williams was a veterinary, lived over at Coldville. So they called him, and he came over and gave the old horse a shot. And he told us, now boys, that horse will be up walking around, or he'll be dead before dark. And sure enough, before dark, he died.
Oh. That's not funny.
And then they had that old horse to bury.
I couldn't remember.
And every one of them got together and got out there, old pastor, and dug a big old hole and put that horse in it. And he got them boys to bury that horse for him for nothing. I bet it would cost him, even back then, it'd cost him $25 to got that horse out there and got it buried or more.
It would.
I remember one time where Clarence and Ruth and Joe and was going to the theater, and Wilburn Wright, he was bad to tell lies.